Hello and welcome everyone, this is the VG Pierce. I'll be coming at you with some Season 5 action from the Cabal Vision Champions Cup playoffs. And we are in the quarterfinals, round 2 action. As you can see there, Sila Crocodila, Coley and XXX is going to be taking on Ducky's Chaos Dwarf team, more acceptable Undead team. And back from the graves, going to be taking on the Wood Elf team, Dirtiest Dingoes, Praiser of Sun, Bretonnian team taking on Will Pay for Hugs, the Nurgle team, and then VGP's Batman going to be taking on the Dark Elf team, Babash, the Orc team. But for today, we will see Will Pay for Hugs, the Nurgle team taking on the Bretonnian team. Unfortunately, they played already, so I didn't get my prediction in, but don't worry guys, we are going to get the last prediction in as soon as we are going to be looking after the game. So let's go ahead. Without further ado, let's get into the quarterfinals. And if you guys have seen lately, Nurgle team looked so strong, absolutely wonderful positioning everywhere you looked. Put that beast of Nurgle on those catchers whenever he had the chance, and was able to systematically crush out the human team of Murloc Joes. But today we are in Sun Stadium, where Cyberknight, the Praiser of Sun, the Bretonnian team, will be taking on this Nurgle team, coached by LuckyLuckLuc. Will Pay for Hugs. And I don't know about you guys, but I don't think it's Luck anymore. He is pretty darn good after watching that game against the human team. Sure, the human team's normally going to be a little bit of an underdog no matter what, but man, made sure that his presence was absolutely felt no matter what. Will Pay for Hugs will choose to receive the ball, and we are going to see what both sides has to offer. Cyberknight is going to have his wizard for today. Thus far in the tournament, the wizards have not been too useful, I'll tell you that much. Has not been able to turn it around for any of the underdogs thus far, but I mean, you always take it. I think it's pretty much the best inducement to take at this point. Bretonnian team does have his knights, which are going to be the staple for his team. Blodge, sidestep, sure hands, and he will have another knight with the dodge and sidestep and guard ability, and another blocker here with the wrestle, piling on mighty blow with the pro and tackle and frenzy, and then the fend lineman here. Pretty good stuff here for his guys. Diving tackle with the blodge ability and the sidestep, giving agility to the knights was what they needed. And gonna have more linemen here in the front line. They're gonna be the guys in the front line, I'm pretty sure. And the wrestle here for all of the blockers, that's what they come inherent with, and they are going to get the guard ability. So Bretonnian teams pretty much have stacked up the way they should have stacked, and does have guard for his blockers, and he does have the agility skills for the knights to be a real ball handling threat for any of his guys. And he does have a lineman to come in so that if any more injuries come out, then it won't be too bad for the Praisers of Sun. But Nurgle team though, as you can see, tentacles stand firm, so strong for the beast of Nurgle. Just one ability makes a huge difference. That stand firm, so good. I don't know about you guys, but you guys out there, I think, should take stand firm first over guard. Just my opinion. Just one man's opinion. But it's a pretty good one, I'd say, if I do say so myself. Block here for the Nurgle Warriors. This one with Claw, Mighty Blow with the piling on. That one with the guard here. This one also with the guard. And then he does have a Nurgle Warrior without any skills there in the front line. But no problem. He's got a Rider that has become a real threat here at ball handling, and also the +1 in strength. So he's got the extra arms on him, and that's going to be a bit of a curiosity because he's got +1 in strength, block, claw, and then the tackle, and then he went for the mutation here. So went with the extra arms. I think maybe for the deep threats or something like that. I'm not sure, but definitely nonetheless, you will have the extra arms. pick up, catch, or even intercept roles. So maybe using him for a catcher in the later going. Probably wants to make him another bit of a ball carrier just in case something happens to this man. I don't know. But nonetheless, Pestigore here with the sure hands and the extra arms, 2 heads with a foul appearance. And that, my friends, is that for the Nurgle team. Bretonnian is going to get the kickoff. Will pay for a hugs. Well, he will get that re-roll on the kickoff. 2 riders to come in. But as we saw in the last game, regeneration roll had done wonders for the Nurgle team. Man, ball security, guys. I'm telling you guys, if you guys are just starting out playing, ball security on this pickup, every good player does it. And as you can see there, sticks the Nurgle Warrior and the Pestigore in the backfield. Make sure that the Bretonnian team won't have an easy time at getting to the ball. Ooh, big hit there, and it will be an MNG. And so Apothecary is going to be used, but unfortunately going to be Apothecarying back into an MNG, and unfortunately Sven, he's out of there with that guard, and the Apothecary is going to get blown here by the Bretonnian team. Luckily though, it looks like he's got a Wandering Apothecary, so he's going to have another Apothecary to boot. So Apothecary and a Wizard for today's match, and LuckyLuckLuc is just going to have nothing here. Really stupid peasant. Well, he might be stupid, but he is about to get out of it again. And another bad Apothecary usage here. And MNG here for him, and he's out of there. So, wow. I'm a little bit surprised at this Apothecary usage right there, though. I mean, he probably should have let that go. I'm not sure why he used the Apothecary there, but he did. And unfortunately, he's going to be wasting both of the Apothecaries. So, Cyberknight, what are you doing, man? Why'd you try to save that level 1 lineman? I'm not sure. He does have another level 1 lineman to come in, and no big deal if he goes out. Oh boy. Apothecary got blown. 2 of them used back to back, and Dirty Player is going to produce yet another injury there for the Bretonnian teams, and that's 3 in 1 turn. You talk about great starts here. This is it. LuckyLuckLuc gets 3 big injuries, and 2 Apothecaries were blown. Both of them were nothing. Oh gosh, you got right about that. And the pro failure. Luckily he's got Russell to more or less save him, but man, he would have loved to get the hit in instead. RIP, says Bro Space. Oh gosh. And RIP it is, because this Bretonnian team looked pretty good against the Dwarven team, but now against the Nurgle team, oh man, not enough. Now, if I could have maybe chosen who I think was going to win this game, I would have more than likely have chosen LuckyLuckLuc, especially after watching him play. But man, this pretty much ices the game and should get the first touchdown almost easily. And in fact, the Bretonnian team, realizing that he's down 3 guys, has to play this aggressively, needs to get a whole bunch of guys back there, and this is exactly what he does right there. Cyberknight still has a Wizard in hand, and this is the Nurgle team's possession half, so if he does manage to somehow get that ball out, then he will be okay-ish. So seeing that, the Nurgle team is going to come back, get the ball security on around his guys. With the cage, it's going to be a loose cage, because you don't want to be surrounding your guy. You get fireballed, and then it will be a bad day for, well, the Nurgle team, actually. Nurgle team, he's going to be getting his beast on Nurgle, sliming his way forward, and we'll be touching a lot of Bretonnian team. This is where guard really comes into play right there, right? Standing firm over guard. Come on, VG. Anyways, here comes the hit from the faux Nurgle Warrior. No, actually, that is the ball carrier. No, that is the faux Nurgle Warrior. Yes, with the extra arms. And I love that with mutations, you can see an actual extra arm there. I love mutations, guys. Here comes the Wizard, and oh, gonna just be a 1 on the lightning bolt. And I tell you guys, this tournament, Wizards has just been awful. Just for you guys out there who are in the playoffs, oh man, don't get the Wizard. Just forgo the Wizard. Get, I don't know, a star player. Get somebody else, anybody. You don't want to have a Wizard on your side, because man, it has just been awful this tournament. No Nobody has done anything with the Wizards. Dauntless is going to fail. 2 red die block. Luckily, just gets a push and the defender stumbles, but Stand Firm is going to see that Beast of Nurgle. Haha, Stand Firm still looking good, guys. Haha. Tell you what, get it. It's pretty darn good stuff. And here we'll save that lineman from getting hit extras to follow through, but that's okay. Nurgle Warrior right there. Pestigore could move up with the extra arms. Gonna get the cage up right there, but the Wizard used here. The cage will be nice and solid for the Nurgle team. Bretonnian team cannot stop this anymore, I don't think. The aggression has been used. Wizard used right here. I mean, at this point, again, it's just they need something else. They just need that something else, because this is looking awful. At least the Nurgle team, it is his possession half, so the Bretonnian team will be able to get his possession half in the second half and perhaps tie it 1-1. But the way these engines are going, the Nurgle team might actually think about just scoring it straight away and then maybe getting the ball back. The injuries have just been horrendous for this Bretonnian team. Normally a bit of an anti-bash team, quote unquote, but not so for this game. Here comes the guard with the wrestle, and no foul appearance for him, and he's going to get the hit in, and he will be able to take him down, but fortunately for him, Niggling Warrior, no big deal. Niggling injury there on that faux Nurgle Warrior. I mean, he's really not a faux Nurgle Warrior, because the Nurgle Warriors have 2 agilities and then foul appearance to certain presence. But I mean, it's just he's got that +1 strength, and I'm kind of making fun. I'm kind of poking fun at this point. And the Bretonnian team taking lots of time here. I don't blame them, because this is a awful position at this point. Take away the skills real quick there, and just trying to get his guys in the best spot as possible. At this point, when you're down this many guys, you just need to get in the best defensive position as possible. Get the blitzes on their weakest guys to try to whittle down their offense somehow, some way. Even if he's a no-skill rotter, who cares? Get him down so that you can at least have some sort of try at squaring away the numbers difference. But oh boy, another KO, and that just makes everything way more easier for this Nurgle team. He's definitely got the TD. Boy, this is just a deja vu against what happened against the human team, honestly. Oh gosh, this could not have gone any easier for this Nurgle team. So far, so good, and big hits yet again. Not stopping there. Here comes another KO. Skin disease, Pestigore. Oh boy, he might have a skin disease, but man, he's totally putting on a hurt against this Bretonnian team today. Tentacles gonna try to stop him, and he gets the reroll on the dodge, but no go there after successfully dodging away from the tentacles, and more on the value brace. I guess this time though, that is one less guy to hit for this Nurgle team. I guess 4 Bretonnian team left, and that, my friends, is that. Pretty much an uneventful first half, except for lots of blood. If you guys wanted blood, this is it right here, and I have satiated it right now. But man, so far, Nurgle team dominating in the first half. Bretonnian team at this point probably should just put his guys down to rest and not stand them up anymore, because oh man, there's nothing left in the tank. I think he just needs to just watch the Pestigore score his little touchdown, and that's it. Here's the defender down die. Will the Bretonnian team pick his guys up? I don't think so, but we'll see. We'll see how ornery Cyberknight is when his back is against the wall. Here comes the foul, and I don't blame him here. He's got a rotter to come in, so no big deal if these guys get fouled out. Big injuries, and oh, talk about big injuries. Chris, he's out. That's the pro wrestle, piling on mighty blow, man. He's gonna get sent off, but holy crap. Yeah, I know he blew everything he had in the first 3 turns. I mean, honestly, And there you go, Bretonnian team. He's just going to pass it off there. Nurgle should probably continue fouling with the level 1 Rotter, or actually level 3 Rotter with the dirty player. So he should continue to get the onslaught up because, man, yeah, he definitely needs an apothecary at this point. I mean, I don't blame him for using it on the blocker there because at that point you still had 2 apothecaries and you use them straight away, right? But then he used them and it didn't work out. But then the level 1 lineman went out. Why use it on that lineman there? There was no cause for it. And unfortunately, he's going to pay for it with lots more injuries to the other key players. You're right about that, Justice. Good foul there. Ryder is going to continue trying to pull on the hurt. As long as he can get these KOs and injuries without getting fouled out, he is for sure going to do it. But he will get fouled out yet again. And there we go. Both of the Riders are out. And now he will have the level 1 Riders without the dirty player. He's going to try to dodge away and won't be able to get out. 33% chance. Oh, he's not going to get that. Seeing that the Nurgle team was content in doing all of the fouls, wanted to get his guy out of there so that he would force a blitz or something like that. But I mean, these linemen with 2 agility, they can't dodge out of anything. And with this guy stunned, well, he's going to be like, okay, I'm going to foul this guy, the sick peasant. So, who is going to do the foulings? I don't know. At this point, you don't really want to sacrifice anybody big at this point. So, I don't know if there's going to be a foul. Maybe this guy there, I don't know, with the mighty blow. I don't think he needs him anymore. I don't know. Nah, he's not going to do it. There's nobody that can really do the foul. So, I mean, again, I think this was unnecessary right here because who's he going to foul with? There's just nobody that the Nurgle team would honestly do the foul with. But there we go. Plastico with the mighty blow. Might as well be that man there. Yeah. I mean, I think that's the best thing right there. It's just to get him going. No fouls. Going to be called on that, but was just going to be a stun at the least, and with that, Nurgle team is going to score it on his last turn. Lord Apotho Plague gets the TB. 1-0, and Bretonnian team is absolutely wrecked, but thankfully 3 of the Knights that were KO'd is coming back. And with that, the Knights are going to be trying to retrieve something here. But at this point, just wants to get some sort of injury going somewhere. Let's go ahead and fast forward there and get to the kickoff. And as you can see, Bretonnian team only has, what, 6 guys left. And hopefully maybe get some more guys back from the KO for the second half on his possession half. We'll pay for the host. We'll get some more re-rolls, but it doesn't need it at this point. And who is he going to hit? And I don't know if we're going to see a foul. We might actually at this point. I mean, it's that time. You might see the foul here done by the level 1 peasant coming up. Here goes a blitz and no foul appearance. So defender Stubbles is going to go through and we'll be able to get the hit in, but no big injuries. He will get another 2-die block, 2 pushes, and he will re-roll that because why not? Defender down die. Needs to get the armor value break. Something. Nope, not going to get it here. Gonna get another assist for a 1-die block coming up, 2-die block, and it will be a defender down die, so that's great. No foul appearance, and we'll be able to get 3 guys down after the half is up. No pass, no vanity pass, guys, but that's okay. 1-0. Cyberknight, he's not done yet. He's got all of his KO'd guys back here, and that's great. Both the Riders are going to be fouled out, and so Nurgle team's going to have no bench. But at this point, Bretonnian team is not at full strength anyways. It's 8-on-11 at this point, and a lot of the key players are continue to stay out there. Bretonnian team, he might have to just go for the quick touchdown. When you're down this much in numbers, then you just need to go for the touchdown fairly quickly. You don't try to go for a 1 or 2 mover at this point, but I mean, at this point, you need to do something. You need to at least square up the ball game, and then somehow on defense just gets luckier. Pick up, roll, fail, you know, something like that, blitz, or some kind of lapse of caging, something like that. You just have to put it on the defense to win the game for you, and the offense just to quickly score it for you, because you can't get into a fisticuffs with the Nurgle team. I mean, you just can't. So the Bretonnian team needs to line up and score it fairly quickly on his possession half coming up. And this is kind of what I'm talking about there for these teams. Every team needs a catch-up mechanism. And that's what I'm saying. And that's kind of why I hate on the dwarf team so much. It's just that they don't necessarily have an easy access to a guy that has a lot of movement or a lot of skills that you can pretty much count on to get that quick touchdown that you need to come back into the game. And that's kind of what I'm talking about. But the Bretonnian team, he kind of has that with these knights, and so he's going to pick that ball up, going to get the ball to the center of the pitch after they're moving away. He's actually running out of time there, thinking very long and hard what he wants to do. But at this point, I think it's clear. You move your blitzers down the pitch to get in range for the 2-move touchdown. You score it as soon as possible. Knight, though, he's going to go and get the assist for the 1-die block. Ooh, gets it anyways. Wow. I mean, but at this point, he kind of needs to take these types of risks, because if he doesn't, then it's all but over. Nurgle Warrior's going to stand himself up, and this Knight is going to be behind the line at this point. And after a 2-die block on this Knight, I mean, I don't know why he's basing him at this point. He's going to get the 2-die blocks anyways, but make the Nurgle team waste a couple of guys' movements to get to the assist or something like that, or get the blitz off or something like that. Maybe use the blitz on him instead of on perhaps getting to the ball carrier. Just these little things here and there that the Bretonnian team probably should do. It just needs to get his guys down the pitch. Needs to stay away from melee range of these guys. I mean, honestly, here comes the blitz here, and yeah, there we go. He's gonna get it here. Defender stumbles. No tackle though, so he's gonna sidestep out of it, and we'll be able to touch him here and continue to get some presence, but Bretonnian team should be able to maybe get out of this, I think. Does have dodge, so only 1 in 9 chance of failing the dodge here, but he needs to pry open the hole somewhere. Somehow, somewhere. Might have to do a dauntless 1-die block. Yes, he does. He gets the defender down die. So you talk about getting a little bit lucky, guys. This is it. He gets the 1-die block there. He gets another 1-die block. Just needs to get the push, and he gets it. So now a nice easy route towards the right side. And gonna probably get a small escort. Might put a half cage up here on the sideline. On the 10. Will he get on the 10? Yes. So he's gonna dodge away and put the side cage up right there. You guys know how much I hate side cages. I hate them so much. I mean, you have to do it. I mean, this you have to do that. But it's just I hate them. And here comes the reason why right here. So he's going to put 1 pistol right there. He's going to get the blitz off on him. If he doesn't get him down, if it's just a push, he's going to stick him right there. Actually, it doesn't matter. Push or a down die. He's going to push him to this area right there. And now your guy can't go forward. And then there's 2 guys right there. One of them's touching your ball carrier. And then you get a couple of guys right here. And where are you going to go? Nowhere. But back. Piling on. Mighty blow. Not going to get any more injuries. Nurgle team, first, 5 rounds, got nothing but injuries. But now after that, it's just been like, I'll just give you guys KOs and such. 2-die block. He's going to have to re-roll that one. And here comes the defender down. Yes, he is going to get the sidestep. He's going to sidestep into this place where I don't know if I like that. If anything, sidestep here so that maybe you can get the blitz off and then do some awful dodges. I don't know. Something. Don't pin yourself to the sideline. I don't know. Maybe even better right there. Honestly, right there. I don't know. It's better than this space. Why go there? Anyways, I guess at this point, side cage is gonna not work out. Ooh, he's a big hit. Beast of the Nurgle doing some work here. KO on that blocker. Turn 11. What's he gonna do now? He's gonna stand his guy back up, and then I don't know. Ooh, does a dodge with the 2 agility linemen. Somehow, some way gets it. But I guess at this point, this desperation time. Here comes the blitz. He's gonna get some push dives. 1 die block, more 1 die blocks working out extremely well. So he's gonna be able to get the Pestigore out and get that man down and be able to move up and square away these guys just to dodge away. And he's gonna have to, oh, not get through. Gonna get 1 and 9 there. Ball is out, and LuckyLuckLuc dodges one for the ages. Nurgle team just needs to pick that ball up and go the other way with it. Bretonnian team has absolutely nothing but peasants blocking him at this point. Knights have done everything they can, but got 1 and 9 there, and unfortunately, that is it. Boy, oh boy. Bretonnian team trying something. Defender stumbles. We'll get him down. More injuries. He's armor value 7. He's gonna go down. Stunned. Stupid peasant. Got him down. And this is a guaranteed surf, and that's kind of what I'm talking about. Why are we putting guys on the sideline to get pushed out? I know he's got sidestep, but I mean, he's got plenty of guys here to force the surf anyways. Extra arms pickup. Got the 6 anyways. Didn't need that extra arms, but sure, why not? And it is all but over. Quarterfinals, we should see LuckyLuckLuc take the W. Wow. Thanks guys so much for joining me for today's cast. Again, I don't normally cast it this early, but I am off today, so why not? Dauntless Splits coming up, and we'll be able to get the Nurgle Warriors. So if you can, please hit that follow button if you haven't already. It really does help me out. And also, you can check me out on YouTube as well. Loads of replays, loads of Blood Bowl action. I cover each and every one of the Champions Cup playoffs. Put the better ones here on the side, so I mean, get loads of funsies. Dr. Killjoy. Oh yes, he's gonna get that injury. Finally, Rotter. And since he's got the K, he's gonna have to take down both of them. Thank you very much, Bob Rob. Thank you so much for that follow. Nice hit here, lineman. But unfortunately, not gonna get that piece of the Nurgle down with the skull and the push on the 2 red die. And after the splits on this knight here, desperation time now, so Bretonnian team's gonna have to pull out something here, but at this point, it is it is just a hope and a prayer away. Let's take away the skills here. Blitz coming up. 3 die block. Defender stumbles, and he does have tackle, so he should be able to get him down. He does. No big injuries. We might see some fouls there. He does have level 1 Rotters here to come in. Pudgy Pig. Get the hits in. And then afterwards, get the foul down. I believe he's going to foul. He's going to have to. As long as they draw breath, they still are a threat. Thank you, Yapalds. Thank you for that follow. Much love to you. Here comes the foul here by the level 1 Rotter, as I said. Thank you, Krillaby. Thank you for that follow. I really appreciate that, my man. You are awesome. Here comes that hit here, and he does get fouled out. Doesn't get the big injury. Does get the stun though, but does get fouled out. But doesn't matter though, because at this point, all he needs to do is get his Pestigore down the pitch and win this one. In fact, he can kind of score it a little bit early, and there's no real threat of the Bretonnian team of winning the match here. Both down die, and oh, it's level. Is not level, but the armor value 7 is gonna get hit back, and he's gonna get KO'd for his troubles trying to freeze 2 guys there, and he kinda does, but he doesn't at the same time. And Nurgle team, we should see more fouls there. Just needs to get his Beast of the Nurgle back up, and he does after getting the friend on him. Because it's really stupid, guys. Don't forget about that. So the Rider's going to come over there and help him out. Pestigore, get the movement in. Should see a blitz here, and then a foul on this guy. That would be it. That's going to be covering all of the Blood Bowl games that has played already. More Blood Bowl matches to come. Let's go ahead and open up Discord. A lot of the games now are going to be on Discord. All the scheduling, at least, and so that's what I'm kind of checking at this point. So at this, right here, we got Notorious Noob. He's going to be playing on Friday, 1900 GMT. Jimmy Fantastic versus Mins on Saturday, 10 o'clock GMT. So those guys are in. 2 p.m. GMT on Wednesday for Coley and XXX versus Duck. So I believe that we should see that tomorrow. So Coley and XXX versus Ducky tomorrow, 2 p.m. GMT. So that's going to be the closest game tomorrow coming up. And then Friday and then Saturday for you viewing pleasures. Again, you guys can join us on Discord right there. If you want, I will get the link for the general chat going. There you go, guys. Here comes the Discord link for you guys out there. You can join us on Discord, and that's where all of the PC playoffs, even the PS4 playoffs scheduling is going to be now. And that's really so that when we go to 32 teams, which we will, then at least we'll be able to have more of a presence to see when the games are going to get played. So there's the link there for you guys for your perusal pleasure. More one die blocks, and oh, both down die. Ooh, does get the KO, but no big injuries here. Stun. Stupid peasant. Gonna go down. Pestigore, he's got the ball now, and so after this one little blitz here, we should see the score. Cyberknight falls short. LuckyLuckLuc is going to advance to the semifinals and guarantee himself at least 100 euros for 3rd and 4th place, but I'm sure he doesn't want to stop there. At this point, he really wants to get to the 500 euros, and he is looking pretty strong to take it. I think this is going to be one of the favorites to win right here. Oh man, how are you going to stop this Nurgle team? Honestly, I don't even know how you're going to do it. I don't know how you're going to do it. Ryder is running away. I don't know where he's going, but he's going. And he's just going to move his guy down there. Should see the blitz coming up. Couldn't hit him away from the ball carrier. 3 die block, both down die, and that's going to be good. 2 hit him down. No big injuries, but piling on. Don't forget about that. And going to get the injury. Finally an injury after so long. 2 more SPP, and it's going to be a new injury, but it doesn't matter at this point because Bretonnian team is out of there. Praiser of Sun, he's not done yet. Foul appearance, and ooh, gonna get no Dauntless on there. Passes the foul appearance, but fails the Dauntless. Gonna end up with a 2 red die block. Gonna get the skull, and that pretty much ends this game. You should see the touchdown right here coming up for LuckyLuckLuc. 2-0. Semi-finals. Awkward Armadillo. He's not feeling too awkward at this point because they won the match. And that's it. As you can see there for the statistics, all armor value breaks, 3 expulsions though, but man, all worth it every single time. 3 injuries, but they were all pretty much caused in the first half, and with that numbers deficit, even with the KOs, just could not get back into the game for the Bretonnian team. Loads of SPP, as you can see there. Was that 15, 17 SPP? And that's it. Let's check out the brackets real quick, guys. And as you see there, Bretonnian team gonna fall short 2-0, and at least 100 euros going the way of LuckyLuckLuc at this point. I'm gonna check that mark here. Submit my vote. I don't get to do it. Alright, so back from the grave. Dirtiest Dingoes. Who do I like here? As I said here, Ducky has got my vote here for the win. I think just too many guys injured for Coley and XXX. And then VGP is Batman. Orc just doesn't have enough tackle. Not to say that they don't have a chance of winning, but I mean, it's just VGP is Batman. I mean, my name is in there. I have to root for him. Moreover, it's a Dark Elf team. We got to do it. Take a look at that real quick. And we are going to check out Dirtiest Dingoes. Dirtiest Dingoes back from the grave. Oh yeah, this is the team. This is going to be a very difficult call right there. I don't know who I like. Notorious NOOB with the catcher with the +1 in agility catcher with leap and all that awesomeness. Another catcher there that's a one-turn touchdown mover himself, and then multiple block tree, man. I don't know why he got it. At least he's got grab. And then he's got the War Dancer with the +1 in strength with tackle. Oh boy. And then the Undead team, well, he's no slouch himself. Back from the grave, Demon Ted. He's got guys with +1 in movement allowance, +1 in agility, +1 in strength, +1 in agility, guys. Block for his guys. But, oh, he doesn't really have many guys with tackle. Just 2 of his guys with white and the tackle. So, I think with this, he's got a mummy with grab for some reason. Stand firm. I don't know. Maybe he wants to be a tree. I don't know, but he's got it. And anyways, you know what? I like the Wood Elf team after all. So Notorious NOOB has got the nod from the VGP thus far. My predictions solid. I'm 8 for naught. 8 choices. 8 choices and 8 correct choices here for myself here. Last championship cup, I only had 1 incorrect go. I'm telling you, I'm clairvoyant, guys. I think I would have picked the Nurgle team, but unfortunately I couldn't because they had already played. But I mean, I would have got that right too. So with that, guys, thanks again so much for joining me. It's been so much fun. I love Blood Bowl. I've been doing it for 4 years now, ever since my own league, North America TTS League, was still up and playing at this point. So if you're from North America and you want to play in a great league, check out netsleague.com. Oh boy, I'd love to see you play, and I'm glad to help join and help you with your game if you are in need of some help. I'm a really great analyzer, as you can see. Also, more games to come. Tomorrow we'll cover, was it Ducky's match versus Coley and XXX, and then Friday and Saturday we'll see the rest of the matches being played. So with that, thanks again. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed this. You can check me out on YouTube as well. Subscribe, like my videos, follow me here on Twitch, and hopefully I'll see you guys next time.